We absolutely need more female DPs in the industry, so please keep asking all those silly questions.
There are no stupid questions, only inappropriate answers. You can have that, just made it up just then.
Our next award is the Department of Conservation Big Picture Award.
Te Papa Atawhai, he Torohana Whanui, presented by Chris Charles, Acting Auckland Partnerships Manager for the Department of Conservation. Nearly said the Department of Conversation. Department of Conservation. Hello, Chris Charles.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We do a bit of talking at the Department of Conservation, but we do quite a bit of work for you as well. So it's a pleasure to present this Big Picture Award on behalf of Te Papa Atawhai. Before I do that, I'd just like to acknowledge all of the amazing young filmmakers who've put in films to this year's event, and David and the Outlook for Someday team just doing an amazing job year after year, and it's a pleasure for the department to be associated with such a great initiative. The winner of this category is a film which really, I think, highlights that people are part of the natural world. And in the Department of Conservation, we believe that as New Zealanders and as Kiwis, we are shaped by our natural world. We're shaped by the rivers, the mountains, the lakes, the oceans, and all of the species that are around us. And as Kiwis and as New Zealanders, we have a role in shaping New Zealand into the future. The film really highlights that as people, as Kiwis, as New Zealanders, we can have a positive or a negative impact on the environment. It also shows that individuals, and especially young people, can have a really positive impact. The film also exemplifies some of the big picture values. That is araha, so compassion and understanding for the environment, and manaki, to look after and care for and be good and to be kaitiaki and guardians of our natural world. And we think this event is fantastic because if people don't value the environment, they're not going to protect it. So film is such a great medium to do that. Right, well, I'm holding it. The winner. So the Outlook for Someday Big Picture Award, the winner is, congratulations go to Waitakere Productions for Small Changes.
You could say that Small Changes was made by some small changes. Yeah, thanks. Hello, tiny people. Look, Small Changes is a futuristic docudrama showing how even the smallest changes go towards creating the vibrant future we all want to see. The judges described it as an informative film that offers practical solutions to environmental issues. Here we go. They're going to get into a thing. We can fit them all in. Nice work holding up the picture. Beautiful smiles. Lovely. Get one more. There should actually be a Department of Conversation. Not even joking. As American studies are showing that young people are losing the power of the ability to actually have a conversation. So here's a piece of advice. Have conversations. They're very, very important, as are films like this.
Gee, Grandpappy, did you actually start all that?
What? What was it like before that?
It was very different back then. Coffee cups, wrappers, and all plastic went straight to the landfill.
Really?
Yep, it was terrible, but we did work hard. We started planting trees and plants at school and within the community to help encourage birds and insects. We created veggie gardens and orchards to educate children your age about the importance of our future environment, at the same time teaching them about recycling.
Which one of you is speaking? Both of you. All right. Your 30 seconds each starts now.
When we first met together, we decided that we wanted to create an outlook for a positive, sustainable future, and we wanted to promote our school as they were going for the Silver Enviro Schools Award, which they have now achieved. We took hours and hours of footage and have gained a lot of respect for those in the movie making industry, as we now know how much effort and time is put into making a movie, short or long. And we worked really well together, and the opportunity taught us a lot about teamwork, and we shared all of the jobs, some relying on strengths and others going out of their comfort zones to either be an actor, filmer or editor. And we would love to thank and acknowledge the Outlook for Someday for allowing us to promote an awareness of creating a sustainable future. We thank you for this.
We would now like to thank some people that have been a big part of helping us create this movie. The actors, Shelby, Olivia, Flynn and Oliver, who have been a big part in helping us make this. Also to Karen Harper, Gemma Valavala, Cameron James, Maswari Hari, Glennis Hill and her amazing Enviro team, Karen Jeffrey has been with us every step of the way, and of course to the Waitakere and Christchurch community and staff for all their support and positive feedback. Thank you.
They say the greatest threat to our planet is the belief that someone else will save it.
In today's headlines, we look at global warming, now a thing of the past, the worldwide rejuvenation of our forests, and later,
Hey Ayla, did you see that Takahe roaming around school today?
to discuss our diminishing
No, I missed it.
nations
But my
around the
teacher
world
said that there are way more roaming around now that they've stopped deforestation.
Even as President Trump
And they've turned all native bush into national parks.
withdrawal from the Paris Agreement.
Wow,
And
it's so
despite
amazing to
this
think about all the
impossible,
small changes
American
we made at
mayors,
school. It
state
really
leaders,
worked.
country officials.
We set up an Enviro team at school to promote sustainability. Next, we encouraged no wrappers on food. We called this nude food.
Hey Ollie, is this a good lunch?
Yeah, but don't use the Glad wrap, use the beeswax wrapping.
Thanks. Hey Ollie, don't forget hot chocolate.
At our school cafe, we started serving our hot drinks in reusable cups.
Gee, Grandpappy, did you actually start all that? Why? What was it like before that?
It was very different back then. Coffee cups, wrappers, and all plastic went straight to the landfill.
Really?
Yep, it was terrible, but we did work hard. We started planting trees and plants at school and within the community to help encourage birds and insects. We created veggie gardens and orchards to educate children your age about the importance of our future environment, at the same time teaching them about recycling. Studio started recycling all paper and cardboard, which was collected weekly.
Yeah? Got the food scraps. I'd put them in the worm farm.
Food scraps from the school were put in the worm farm, from which we made worm tea and sold to the community. So you see, small changes can make big differences.
So, in the famous words of Dr. Seuss, unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not.